What is going on, you guys? Well, if you guys saw the last reel that we posted, you know that the Eclipse, she's down bad. So today, the main focus is, it's currently Friday, 6:34 in the afternoon, and my goal for today is to disconnect the harness, intercooler piping, the cooling system. So tomorrow I'm able to pull the engine. With that being said, I'm gonna get to work. I am gonna remove the bumper. I'm gonna try to be very careful with the car because obviously, I just got it painted about 2 months ago, and I don't want to mess anything up. But currently I have the radiator out, the fans, the hoses. Next, I'm gonna start working on the harness, all my vacuum lines for the blow-off valve, boost controller. Probably disconnect the exhaust today, maybe tomorrow, I'm not sure. And I will also be draining the oil and show you guys why we're doing all this, or essentially what happened. I mean, it started knocking, so it's pretty obvious. But we won't know exactly if it's a main or a rod bearing that failed until I take apart the engine, and hopefully I'm able to do that all this weekend. So I will get to work. Right now I'm about to remove the front bumper. That way, like I said, I could work without having to worry about scratching any of the paint. Okay guys, so I have removed the bottom charge pipe along with this one right here that goes to my front mount, which is over there. So I'm gonna continue working this. I'm trying my best to leave it in a way where I know where things go exactly afterwards, so I don't have to like kind of guess or look back into the videos or anything. But next would be all these vacuum lines, as I mentioned, and I'm gonna start working on the harness. I'm gonna remove the battery, probably the power steering stuff, and lastly, my goal is to remove the axles today as well. We have a lot of work to do, so I'm gonna just get going, and I'll probably just time lapse the rest of it for the most part, and I'll see you guys in a bit. As you can see, we got all the vacuum lines removed. This is where my speed density goes. So I'm gonna take a little spark plug cover out. Just right here for now. Say. Pop our plugs out. Put these to the side. We start just unplugging stuff. And since this car is very old, a lot of these plugs are very broken, as you can see. Use a pick here, because these plugs are a little weird. These little pins, there you go. Da-da. You have that there. I'm gonna continue along with all these. Sorry guys, bear with me, I'm doing this with one hand. There we go. Boom, boom, boom.
45 minutes.
That's out. Alternator stuff. I'll make sure I unplug the battery. These are just wing nuts, so there we go. Easy does it. Now we don't have to worry about getting shocked. This is a knock sensor. It's disconnected. Alright, I'm gonna put you guys down for a bit because it's getting pretty difficult. You know, luckily since I did this exact same job last year. Everything is pretty smooth going, I should say. It's just I didn't record it for you guys last year. We weren't fully invested in YouTube yet. This time around, I got y'all. Okay guys, so we got the harness disconnected here, we got the charge harness over here, fuel rails over there. Of the whole entire harness for this car is, I was about to say should, it is off. The only thing left up here to do to disconnect really is just the power steering, but I'm gonna leave that probably for tomorrow because I don't want to make a mess right now. And now we can start draining the oil, transmission oil, and we can start removing the axles. We're chugging along, guys. We're getting it done. We still have pretty decent sunlight out, but as I said, I just want to knock out as much as possible today. That way tomorrow, I'm into Sagar. Those are into Sagar. Tomorrow's the Champions League final. Funny enough, last year exactly in the Champions League final, I had this car running for the first time after I did the first engine rebuild. So coincidence? I don't know. I'll leave that up to y'all. Aside from that, let's keep moving on. Let's see what type of action we got going. Pardon for the lighting. See anything? So I can maybe show you guys. And for myself. So we got going on. Oh yeah. So I don't know if you guys could really tell or not, though it was really dark. But right there, yeah. You see all that glitter? Y'all see all that glitter? Yep. This thing was cooked. Well, if we had any doubts, or if you guys had any doubts, now you shouldn't, because, you know, metal shavings in your oil obviously is never a good sign. And that right there in itself, GG's. We're gonna continue. We're gonna drain the transmission, and then from there take the wheels off and then work on the axles. Alright guys, now it's time to remove the axles, or preparing to remove the axles. I'm gonna remove the tie rod end. We got a 12 mil right here for the brake line. I'll remove the brake caliper, move that out the way, and also the sway bar end links and the fork for the coilover. So I'm gonna go ahead and work on that now. My friend is on his way. I let him borrow my 36 millimeter socket for the axle nut. So I don't want to remove the upper ball joint just yet, because I don't want to have all that stress and, you know, mess up my axle. In the meantime, we'll work on this. Alright guys, so my boy just pulled up. He dropped off the 36 mil and my engine hoist.
Hey bro, I'm a little bit camera shy.
So I'm about to see if his gun breaks this axle nut off or mine. I'm dumb, yo. These are 32s.
No way.
Got a 32. Well, guys, I guess it's a good thing we took this out. The boot is shot, I should say. Luckily, I have a spare. And this one will probably keep in reboot, re-grease and reboot for the future.
Oh, I was gonna do it.
Yeah,
I'm not afraid of it.
that's a real G right there.
For real.
Okay, guys, so as you saw in the last clip, we got one axle out. I'm working on the last one before it gets dark, so I'm gonna end off the video here. We got a lot done. Cooling system, harness, charge pipes, fuel system, all the grounds disconnected. Tomorrow I just need to do the shifter cables and this power steering line, and this is all ready to come out. So we got this side completed, out with, and we just need to do, or I just need to do this side really quickly. Like I said, it's getting dark, and also we got Brandon here for help, so I'm trying to take advantage of that. I appreciate each and every one of you guys supporting the channel. Please like, comment, subscribe. There's a lot more of this coming. Hopefully I don't have to rebuild this again in the near future unless it's a built motor. But other than that, I will catch you guys on the next video. Peace.